guys, this is my everyday makeup look. What's up guys, it's Danielle here. I'm back with another video and today I'm doing something that is very highly requested, my everyday makeup routine. Before I get started with this video, let me just say I'm not a beauty girl. My foundation is drugstores. Don't expect me to be amazing at makeup. And if I do everything wrong, don't hate on me. I'm just not that good at makeup. Anyways, let's get on with the video. When I start doing my makeup, I like to put my hair behind my ears or put it in like a low ponytail. First thing that I do is I get my Mario Pedescio Rose Spray, which I absolutely love. I just spray my face with it. Then when I'm done with my rose spray, I like to put on the Clean & Care Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer. And I have very dry skin, so this is honestly the best thing in the world. I only really put 2 pumps of it. It's so thick, so like you really don't need that much. She's a thick girl. And I just rub that all over my face and it feels so good, honestly. And also guys, I'm trying my best to look in the camera. I'm just looking in the mirror to make sure I got this all over my face. I usually put on primer on like my nose and like my under eyes. I actually just ran out of my primer. I would be using Smashbox, but I just ran out. The first thing that I do is I put on my foundation, which is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1, and it is light beige 03. You guys are probably gonna say, girl, that is way too dark for you. I know. If I don't have a spray tan, I use my Bobbi Brown, which is super light. When I do have a spray tan, which is most of the time, and I've gotten a lot more tan because I've been like traveling a lot to other places, so I do use this now. This pump isn't working. I usually only use 1 or 2 pumps, and that's a lot. So usually I don't need more than this. Sometimes I do. It depends on what look I'm trying to go to. And so I just kind of use a brush. I use a different brush every day. Like the other day I was using like a Morphe brush. Now I'm using this brush that I don't even know where I got this from, honestly. I also like to put it on my lips. This foundation just sticks. Like it doesn't move around really. Kind of do have to put on a little bit more than I usually would with like any other foundation because it just sticks. This foundation, it doesn't feel heavy, but it's a really thick full coverage foundation and it's oil free too. So then I just like put a little bit on just to make sure I get the bottom of my jawline because I always miss that. And I also take my rose spray again and I just spray my beauty blender, make sure it's nice and moist. And then we blend this face out, we beat this face. If you ever want to impress a guy, if he asks you what you're doing and like you're like beating your face or whatever, be like, I'm baking. And they'll be like, oh, I love girls that bake. And then it'll be like, I like you now, like you bake me food. And then they'll realize that you actually meant that you bake your face, but you know. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. I use the NARS and the Tarte Shape. I don't like the Tarte Shape as much. I really do love this. It's just really thick, but the NARS I completely love. It's so amazing. So I put that in like a triangle shape under my eye. This one I like 2.5. I really like the way the 2 looked on me. It was just really pinkish. So then after that, I just put a little dot of my Tarte Shape just because it's really full coverage. So then I take my beauty blender, turn it the other way, go under my eye with it. Then I like to take my e.l.f. setting powder. It is the Armored Setting Powder by e.l.f. Beauty Shield. And it's sheer natural. Honestly, when I got this, I was a little bit scared because I normally don't use e.l.f. I would have never expected their setting powder to be my literal fave. I take my little unicorn brush, dip it in the powder. Oh! And I just kind of do it on the jawline the most. I just kind of like go like that on the jawline. And I just kind of tap it all over. And I just rub it in. If I don't put powder on, literally my makeup will be so blotchy. Once I'm done with the powder, I take my bronzer, which is by MAC. And this is the shade Give Me Sun. So this is my bronzer brush, and I kind of just draw a line like right there. This bronzer isn't really dark or anything. So like I was saying, I really like this bronzer. I really like the way it looks. So then I just go over it with the same powder brush I use and just kind of blend it in and make sure that there's no like streaks of bronzer because I always seem to do that. So then I get highlighter. I usually use the Hourglass, but right now I'm using the Laura Mercier. Put it on my nose, shiny. I really like my nose to be shiny. But yeah, I'm just kind of really like showing you guys this because I just really want you guys to like see the products I use. A lot of you guys ask me like what's my favorite makeup product, you know, all of that stuff. And now after that we move on to the brows. Brow pencil just broke. I only have a brush now. So I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows upward. Alright, since I don't have my brow pencil, I'm gonna take my Morphe palette. This is the Morphe 15D palette. I'm gonna actually take the shade Desert. And then that's about all I do. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to mascara. Actually, I use 2 different mascaras. I use the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. And then after I'm done with that, I take my Clinique, go over it with that. And then I also use this for my bottom lashes. Make them look a little bit like...
Do you need a bow dryer?
Oh. Yes, you can give them a blow dryer.
I can't. I have it.
Like that. For my lipstick, go over it with this lip gloss. And then after I'm done with that, I take the Marc Jacobs super sparkly thing and I just kind of put that over just to give it a little bit more pop. And that's the end of my makeup look. So guys, this is my everyday makeup look. I hope you'd enjoyed it. Usually I do my makeup better. Usually my eyelashes look better. Usually my eyebrows look better. And my foundation looks better. But that's my everyday makeup look. Hope you liked it. Guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel and comment below if you guys use the same products or liked what products I use. Bye guys, love you.